Today on Rappler. Former President Rodrigo Duterte tells the International Criminal Court to hurry up before he dies. Rodrigo Duterte tells legislators he gave out rewards for his war on drugs for big crime solved. The Philippines signs a deal at COP29 to host the Loss and Damage Fund board. South Korean coffee drinkers in view of BTS help drive Jollibee's growth. And it's a triumphant comeback for the Philippines' top skateboarder Margielyn Didal as she rolls over a Buenos Aires skateboarding event. Former President Rodrigo Duterte says the International Criminal Court should hurry up with its probe of the killings under his war on drugs and the Davao Death Squad.
I'm asking the ICC to hurry up, and if possible, they can come here and start the investigation tomorrow. Baka mamatay na ako, hindi na nila ako maimbestiga.
In fact, Duterte's government exerted all efforts to block the ICC probe, starting with pulling out the Philippines as an ICC member. Dalia Cuartero, the mother of Jesus, who was killed in a police operation in 2019, says she would prefer that Duterte face the ICC, citing the politicized justice in the country. Kabataan Party List First nominee Rene Co calls on the Marcos government not to drop the ball, noting the prime suspect is presenting himself to the ICC on a silver platter. Former President Rodrigo Duterte tells legislators he gave out rewards for his war on drugs, but claims it was not a prize for killing but for big crime solved.
Meron ako may reward. Pagka yung big crime solution agad, nagbibigay. Not very natural sa mayor yan, sir. For the boys. Yes.
Legislators also ask, was there a minimum 20,000 peso reward for every kill?
No. Every crime that is solved, whether it is really resulted in a killing or nahuli, sir. Pero it does not presuppose na magbayad ako ng 20,000 para patayin yung drogista.
Regarding the source of the reward money, Kabataan Representative Raul Manuel asks if these so-called peace and order funds came from confidential and intelligence funds.
Kaya tinawag yan, sir, ng intelligence pati confidential. Kaya huwag kang magtanong kung anong confidential ginawa ko. Confidential nga eh.
The Philippines signs a host country agreement with the Loss and Damage Fund Board at the United Nations Climate Change Conference, or COP29. Environment Secretary Tony Yulo Loizaga, who heads the Philippine delegation in Baku, Azerbaijan, says living with the risks and loss and damage has been part of the Philippine history as an archipelago.
We therefore have a deep and personal stake in ensuring that the fund for responding to loss and damage succeeds.
The fund will pour money into countries suffering from climate change that can't be addressed by mitigation or adaptation measures. COP29 President Mukhtar Babayev says the fund will be able to flow by 2025. Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. signed a law last August to allow the board to operate in the Philippines. The board is composed of 12 representatives from developed countries and another 14 from developing nations. South Korean coffee drinkers in view of BTS help drive Jollibee's growth. Jollibee Foods Corporation says newly acquired low-cost Compose Coffee added 500 million pesos to its third-quarter earnings. Compose Coffee was acquired by Tony Tan Kak-kyung-led JFC last July for 329 billion Korean won, or around 13.9 billion pesos. South Korea ranks third globally in terms of coffee consumption per capita. Compose comes in second among the big three low-cost coffee franchises in South Korea, with 2,580 stores as of end September. Its flagship product, Americano Iced Coffee, sells for 1,500 Korean won, or around 62 pesos. Aside from the price point, the rise of Compose Coffee is attributed to endorser V of Korean boy band BTS. Fashion magazine L'Officiel says the choice of V led to more than 2 million new users on Compose Coffee's app. After a rough patch, the Philippines' top skateboarder completes a triumphant comeback. Margielyn Didal captures the Red Bull Buenos Aires Conquest Women's Division Championship after recovering from an ankle injury. Didal bests the Netherlands' Roos Schwetzold in the finale, where skaters had 3 minutes to showcase their skills on the course. The former Asian Games champion overcame an elite field, which includes Argentina's Aldana Bertran and Brazil's Leticia Buffoni in the qualifying round, and Argentinian Camila Cáceres in the semi-finals. The fourth edition of the global skating competition featured riskier tricks in a custom-designed skate park that showcased the culture and history of the host city. Buenos Aires is the final stop of the global competition that rolled in Paris, Lisbon, and Rio de Janeiro. And that's today's wrap. I'm Kara Oliver. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.